What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Welcome back to the channel. The last live stream before Cobra Kai ends, man. Yeah, yeah. It's been a fun ride, man. These past, 3 years building this channel, growing it, meeting you all guys in the chat. Um, Coming up with theories for like a new season. I'm gonna miss that. I really am. And this next hour is gonna be, focused on predictions for part three tomorrow. I'm not gonna sidetrack and talk about other things like sports or whatever whatever and all that. Like I'll be doing that in like the future, but today for this live, I want to focus on Cobra Kai because it's the last time that we're going to be making predictions for a new batch of episodes. So yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Bonsai Melissa, one more day before we are back to striking first, striking hard. Yeah, that is true. The link's in the chat if you want to join Melissa. What's up, Jennifer? Remember, Cobra Kai never dies. There's going to be spinoffs. The community will always be here. I don't really want spinoffs, to be honest, because like Cobra Kai is starting to regress. They've shown signs of that this season, where like they're kind of out of ideas. So I don't think spinoffs are necessary, but I won't complain if there's like any good spinoffs. Then I won't complain. All right, let me get rid of the link because I think Melissa's here. Sorry about my dogs; they just get antsy for no reason. What's up, CKW? How's your day going? Yeah, it's going good. How about you, Cobra Kai rapper? But yeah, we'll bring on our guests. We only have one guest right now, and that is Melissa. What's up?
Hey, Bonsai.
Bonsai.
Hey, I missed coming back here with you the last couple of weeks.
How you been?
Good. How you been? I'm just getting a little bit over the flu.
Wow.
I've had influenza the past few days. I can't. Yeah, it's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe. This will probably be the last time we'll be striking first and striking hard.
Yeah.
At least in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it a lot.
Yeah.
Can't believe this is it, bro. It'll be weird though because there'll be no more new seasons. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
But like they said, Cobra Kai never dies, so they're continuing. Yep. They're continuing the Miyagi verse.
Yeah.
With or without Cobra Kai. So.
Yeah, because they've said like several times like it may be the end of the show, but the Miyagi verse is like far from over.
So we do get so I think that's their way of saying that spinoffs are on the way.
Yeah. I can't believe this is it. Been watching this since 2020. Yeah. I've been watching since 2019. Under 10 hours left until Cobra Kai ends.
I know.
Just enjoying the last moment before the last episodes drop. Yeah. Well, it's been a while.
Hi, Lisa.
Well, they're acting up over something else, but
yeah. Oh, great stream you did with karate last night.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was funny. You guys roasted him big time.
Yeah, that was funny. Fortunately, Evan wasn't there. But they'll be going live again tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be a fun live. They got a lot of fun stuff planned, so I'm definitely looking forward to that.
And
so shout out to them.
Yeah, and he I think when you guys were going through the streams, I think I agree with you guys. The one where you guys kept kicking karate out was the best.
Yeah, that was the funniest one. That was the best one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what did you say, Miguel?
Karate said something wild. Oh yeah, I remember that. I'm not gonna bring that up. Yeah. I was surprised that they actually said that. I'm like, bro, you didn't actually need to say that on live, but
Yeah.
you
I'm going
know,
to be honest. I think part 3 is going to be a lot better and bigger than people expect it to be.
yeah,
Like the last 2 parts were nothing. I think part 3 is going to be the biggest. Like I think they set us up for something really big, huge and exciting.
yeah,
I think they're going to follow through with what they promised.
yeah. Me too. Real quick, guys. No leaks in the chat. I know leaks have been
Yeah.
going around like crazy. Um, it kind of just happened out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa, what the frick is going on? Um, but yeah, just no leaks in the chat. It's literally like one day left.
Yeah.
I am just happy for Mary that she does not have to deal with this anymore. What? I
Yeah.
assume they're talking about people with the rude comments or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you see the article that John Hurts posted today? He said how they had a planned story for Julie Pierce, but Hilary Swank didn't want to come back. Yeah, Watch Party covered that earlier today.
You know what?
Um,
Um okay, can I just say this
yeah, go ahead.
okay. I'm 50-50 on it. Like will I be disappointed if she doesn't come back if she doesn't come back? Yes. But will I be necessarily heartbroken over it? No. Because there's plenty of story that they have to wrap up. But so I can understand. But it wouldn't be the first time that they try to pull the wool over our eyes and
Yeah,
try to fool us. So I'm still like I'll see I'll have to see, we'll see tomorrow whether or not if she actually really doesn't return or not. So it's like I'm like 50-50. She could still make an appearance. They're just doing a really good job of they may just be really doing a really 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 good job of hiding her because they want, like I said, they with leaks getting spoiled left and right like this, they want to make sure that they keep all of their big surprises for the final part. That'll really that'll make fans really a really big surprise that the as much as they can, and Hillary Swank returning as Julie Pierce would be a really big surprise. And if they manage to do a really great job of hiding her, and she does make an appearance, that they deserve Medal of Honors of their own
yeah,
because not even a hint was even given that she's coming back, and they even managed to downplay it by saying that she's not coming back, even if so I think there's still a 50% chance she could return, but there's also a 50% chance that she couldn't return. And it's either way, it's basically, it is what it is.
I mean, like at this point, if she were to come back, I think it'd be like a small cameo. Nothing like too major. Because like there's 5 episodes left, and like they gotta like wrap everything up, and they revealed the run times, and ay. Only the last 2 episodes are 40 minutes long. It's a damn shame that um, there is never going to be a Cobra Kai episode that reaches the 1 hour mark. Not even the 50-hour mark. Um, episode 14 is 47 minutes, and then episode 15 is 49 minutes. Yeah, that Kind of stinks. What's
Hey,
up,
world.
Zone?
Hey, Zone. Hey, Zone. What's up?
But yeah, disappointing the run times though.
Yeah.
Think of Julie Rich. Yeah, that'll be a cameo. Um, in the article, it said that Ralph Macchio was asked if any characters from Cobra Kai would show up after or other than Daniel, and he said he can't say anything else. I heard that they are recording what? A few more scenes of Karate Kid Legends, so maybe more Cobra Kai characters show up. I mean, we'll see. Um,
Yeah.
what's up, Underground?
It's like I
Yeah,
said, nothing is off the
Julie's
table
probably
at
not
this
in it.
point. It's like I said, nothing is off the table at this point. So it's like we can't say for sure whether or not this character is or isn't, you know?
Yeah,
We can all think, speculate. I mean, even no matter what, even with the writers in the big three and what Netflix confirms, it's like, you know, we don't know. We won't know until
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. And if she doesn't, appear in this next part, she could probably appear in a project, some at some point, in the future. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, I liked your theories video too.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to get that out, as
That
quick
was
as
really
possible.
that was really cool.
Yeah, I had to, drop some theories quick on the fly.
Yeah. Yep. You know what? You know how I see it tomorrow maybe the end of Cobra Kai. Tomorrow maybe the end of Cobra Kai the TV show, but it's not the end of it's not the end. It's not the end of the Cobra Kai community. It's not the end of the Cobra Kai Miyagi verse. We could still continue the story in our own way, you know?
Yeah, 9
I
hours
mean,
and 32 minutes. Yeah. Oh, that's the countdown. Okay, I thought you were talking about the
I mean,
entire
look
thing.
at look at the connections that Cobra Kai has brought us. Uh
Imagine we get a movie with Sam Miguel exploring the world, traveling. That'd be pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
Tori will make Zara's teeth come out. Yeah, I hope so.
Yep.
Tanner Buchanan said that episode 13 is his favorite episode in the show. Ralph nicknamed the episode Cobra Cry, so it's going to be an emotional one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Billy Zabka directed episode 12, so I'm interested to see what that's going to look like.
You know what? How much do you want to bet? I don't know this. I don't know this at all. This is just my guess. But how much do you want to bet that episode 13 is the episode that Robbie gets his knee broken in?
Ooh, that could be the cliffhanger of that episode, actually.
Yeah, that could be why Tanner says that this is his favorite episode, the most
Yeah,
emotional episode.
that's actually yeah, I can see that. We can always write fan fiction and continue the storyline that way. I've actually tried doing that in the past. I just couldn't come up with anything. It's tough, man. But yeah, I'll probably read people's fan fictions. I used to do that a lot, like before season 4 came out. Like a lot of people would write fan fictions of like what they think like what they thought
Yeah.
was going to happen in season 4, and like I actually saw some pretty good pieces, and yeah, but yeah, there's actually some pretty good ones out there. John said that Williams acting in episode 13 is phenomenal. I bet, man. Episode 13 is the episode that Robbie fights Axel. Yeah, it probably will be. I wouldn't say no to a Samantha Verso spinoff. I believe there's a lot of story potential here.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to
Yeah,
it either. It just depends on who's writing it,
yeah,
and it depends
yeah,
on how part 3 ends for her, and
yeah.
Miguel.
I did hear the first 2 episodes are. Say, you mean filler? I think that's what he means. So Robbie versus Axel is definitely in episode 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
The episode 11 in 12 is going to be like the aftermath of Kwan's death, probably.
Mm-hmm.
A Redditor who had early access subjectively described the episodes as filler. I don't think there are any filler episodes. See, I don't like that people got freaking early access because that's how the leaks are coming out.
Yeah,
Like,
I think,
it's
believe it
freaking
or not,
annoying.
I think I haven't seen any leaks so far on YouTube because before they were popping up. Luckily, the leaks that I saw, I mean, I didn't play them. I didn't play them, but the leaks that just popped up on my YouTube page, they were already like what I knew, like was or strongly suspected was going
Yeah.
to happen. But I didn't watch them, so I didn't see the scene play out. So I'm still going to be surprised. Um,
Yeah, like I was like, seriously?
Yes, but I think YouTube finally, with enough, now that it was finally acknowledged, got rid of the leaks because I haven't seen any from part three. Not that I've been looking, but I just haven't seen any pop up. So
Yeah. Miguel will not go to Stanford at the end. Yeah, I agree.
yeah,
That's a
uh,
terrible motivation. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. Like you built this show up for like 6 seasons and you're gonna have your motivation of, oh, I want to go to Stanford. Like, really? Like
yeah.
that's the
Well,
motivation for winning a tournament? Like, come on, man.
there's bigger stakes than Stanford right now.
Look at season 3. Like he said, I need to prove I can win again. Like, why not bring that back up? Like that
Right.
makes more sense to me. Like, why not have that as his motivation? Not freaking Stanford.
He's got more to fight for than Stanford.
Yeah, like have him fight for Robbie. Have him fight for Sam. Have him fight for his freaking dad and mom, for crying out loud. Why leak episode 14? Yeah, I don't know why they picked that episode.
I
Like, you
know.
don't pick episode 11, which 8 minutes of it's already out there because they released it 2 weeks after it was already leaked. Um, they should have just released it there and then because there's just no point in releasing it 2 weeks later because it already got leaked. But um, it first 8 minutes of that was already out, so if you're gonna leak an episode, you might as well just leak the rest of that episode. Um, but yeah, it was only 14. They picked 14. It's weird. You don't pick
Mhm.
11 or 15. You just pick 14. That's just random to me. The leaks were taking down. I haven't seen any in a few days. Well, that's good. Miguel needs to win the tournament for his family, brother, and his girlfriend.
Exactly.
So 14 was leaked. People are sending me the link to the episode. I was like, why do you guys ruin the show for other people? Yeah, it's annoying, dude. And like I was saying that in Zone's comments when he made a video addressing that, there's leaks out there like crazy, and then there's just a bunch of you know people were replying to me in the comments like a bunch of assholes saying like, oh, boo hoo, womp womp womp. Okay, how would you like it if your favorite show got leaked literally like 4 days before it's supposed to come out and like just ruins the surprise? How would you like it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They'd hate it. They would they'd hate it.
Yeah, or for himself, Roundtable. That's a good point as well.
Mhm.
Think I know why they leaked episode 14 only. I won't say why. Okay. I'll just leave it there then. But yeah, I just thought that was just random. Like, you picked the second to last episode of the show to leak.
I
That's just,
know. Well, because I'll tell you, I think I might know the reason why. You notice how most 99% of the leaks that are mostly the tournament, right?
yeah.
None of the outside stuff is leaked, right?
Yep.
So that tells you that there's a lot bigger story that comes outside of the tournament than there is inside.
Yeah.
That's where all the surprises are.
Okay, bro. I literally said no leaks, dude. Like,
Yep.
that's probably, even if they're fake leaks, still, like, come on.
Nope. Don't say it.
When
Please.
those
Nobody
leaks
wants to
came
get
out,
spoiled.
I was like, bro, just why? Yeah. I heard that Sony is involved. Their workers watch the seasons early, and the family of those people leak it. Why though? That's stupid.
I know.
Like
Like, why
Sony
do
needs
they
to
do
fire
this?
those people.
Why do they do this? Why can't they just wait until the release date?
Like
Why
this has been a problem since season 4.
I know. Or do what they did with season 4, like only release the first episode. That's it.
Yeah,
Not the whole thing. And only release it to a specific amount of people. Because if they spoil the whole if they only do one episode, the first episode, not the last episode.
yeah, because like leaks have been a problem since season 4.
I know.
Like it kind of all started when um that video of Tanner at that house where they were filming season 4, where a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, that's Sean, that's Sean, that's Sean," and then like
Mhm.
closer look at it, like, wait, that's too short to be Sean, and then
Yeah.
it got announced that Dallas Young was casted as Kenny, and Peyton List got promoted to the series regular, and all that,
Yeah.
and I remember April. This TikTok girl thought it'd be funny to drive up to the set and leak out the geese. She pretty much revealed the eagle fang geese before they were supposed to
Yeah, real
um,
funny.
even come out, and and William Zabka actually busted her. Like he actually called over security. He's like, I don't think she's supposed to be here. Like,
Yep.
it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, real
like,
funny.
yeah, and like it was all over Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, and like you went into our comments at the time. They were not nice. They were pissed. Like they were like, "What the frick is wrong with you?" Like da 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 da. So she ended up taking it down, but it was too late by then. And even after that, they still didn't show the eagle fang geese in the any of the promos, like the All Valley promo that came out in
Yeah.
August that year. They just had Johnny, Hawk, and Miguel wear black geese, and they didn't have any logos on them or anything. But yeah,
It's
um,
ridiculous.
and I remember like almost like pretty much 90% of season 5 got leaked before it even came out.
I don't like
Like
TikTok. I
season
think
season 5 episode 1, like that full episode got leaked on YouTube
uh
the day before it even came out. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like,
yeah,
oh my,
I don't like TikTok.
yeah, I
I think
don't
they
either.
should just shut it down for good.
Yeah, they did. It was banned for like a couple days, and like people like were like calling like emergency hotlines and stuff. I'm like, bro, it's just an app. It's not that serious.
I know.
I'm like I used to like I still have an account, but I don't use it that much like I used to back then. But I'm like I just don't
I
see the
like
point because you got Instagram Reels and you have YouTube Shorts, so which is pretty much the same thing. So I don't get the difference. Like it's just without the stupid trends. Like I just don't like the trends because like there's been like a lot of dumb trends on TikTok where like people have actually gotten arrested over it. No joke. Like I'm
yeah.
not kidding.
It's like they
Like
act like TikTok is their life, but it's
like
not.
there's like this TikTok like a couple of years ago, of like these like obnoxious like assholes just like they're at like a restaurant kind of a thing where like they serve like milkshakes and stuff like that, and like they were just like harassing like the waitress for like no reason or whatever, like just being like total assholes to her for no reason. And the manager comes out and like she like pulls her away and like um basically like sends her to the back, and like he gives the guys their money back and saying like we're not serving you guys, like leave and all that. and like he was actually ready to fight him too. I was like,
Oh my god.
this is just insane. Like that's probably like the biggest man child I've ever seen in my life. Like holy moly, like,
God.
like geez, like it was ridiculous. The entire episode one of season, yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
I was like, no way, man. Like seriously. Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that. They leaked Mike Barnes fighting Chosen. That fight got leaked. And Miguel and the first one really was Miguel and Robbie's balcony fight that got leaked.
Yep.
I was like, holy moly. I'm like, all right, what
One
the
of the
frick is
best
going on?
moments in the show, and they leaked it out.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, what the frick is going on? And then the water slide park, like that episode got leaked. But like screenshots of that got leaked, and then Sam going to Tori's house that got leaked, and Sam helping Tori against Kim Dae-yoon that got leaked. I was like,
Yep.
oh wow, one of my theories was right. Yeah, they leaked. I saw that leak, and I'm like, nope, that's too far. I'm not watching it. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
They even leaked Silver versus Daniel. Yeah, I remember that. It didn't have any audio, but I remember when they leaked it.
People need to get lives.
Yeah, it's like
Seriously.
holy moly. Like it's just like I feel bad for the cast because they put in so much,
Yeah.
dedication, hard work, passion, and effort to like put this out to the fans, and just this is what it pays off to. It's
Yep.
so bad. Even Mary is posting it on her story. Where like she
Right.
posted a post of like someone saying like stop fucking posting leaks, stop spoiling the show, like just
Good.
like just fucking stop it. And like Mary actually posted her story. I was like, oh shit. Oh,
When you get
and then
Mary mad, then you
yeah,
know you crossed the
you got
line.
Martin Cove mad too. You don't want to make him pissed.
Yeah.
Like he put a post that said like no spoilers. Like he was saying in the caption, if you spoil it, you're a loser. And
Yep.
like you're not even he went as far to say that you're not a real Cobra Kai fan. Like I was
Right.
like, damn. I'm like, Martin's standing on business. Like, holy moly.
Exactly. When you get Mary mad, then you know you crossed the line. When you
Yeah, if
get
you get
Martin mad,
Mary, if you piss off Mary, you know you've done something wrong.
right. But when you get Martin mad, be prepared to be shown no mercy.
Yeah. This is why I love yeah. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
They even leaked Robbie. Oh yeah, I remember. Well, actually, oh wait, yeah, I know what you're talking about because that was when they had the episode one preview. You actually had to fill out a application to see the first episode, and you had to do it quickly because only accepted like a certain amount of people, and I was lucky enough to get mine in quick enough. I was surprised they actually accepted me. Um, I was because I got an email like, "Congrats, you got in." I'm like, "Let's go." I was excited for it. So yeah, and then like the next day, some people screen recorded it and posted it on YouTube. I remember that. I felt bad for Jacob, the chosen one, because I know he loves Robbie, and the Robbie Cobra Kai Dojo fight got leaked for him. I was like, damn it, man. like, geez. They leaked Johnny fighting the surfers. Yeah. So
Oh.
pretty much the entire of episode one. Yeah, Martin's funny. Sending leaks out there. It's like, yeah, it's cheating pretty much. Like it's
Although
basically cheating.
I know this is probably subject for debate, but if I had to pick which season was worse with the leaks, I'd have to pick this. I'd have to pick part. I have to pick season 6.
Oh
Part,
yeah. Yeah.
part 3. Season 6 is way worse than season 5, which I
Yeah.
didn't even think was possible.
Yeah, I mean it's stuff's been getting leaked like left and right.
Yeah. So
I mean,
so
part two, um, again, TikTokers snuck onto the set when they're filming the Saikai Taikai in
Mhm.
part two.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
like, you gotta be kidding me.
So just overall, what are your hopes for the like for each character? Like, what do you hope their endings are? Besides
Well,
that, just for each of them, what endings do you hope that they hope that they each get that you consider to be a good, happy, satisfying conclusion to their story?
with Miguel, I want his character to end, not with the freaking stupid like Stanford stuff. Like I actually want him to like end with like just saying like screw Stanford and all that. Um, and I either want him to, um, go wherever Sam's going, or stay with Carmen and Johnny and help take care of the baby. That would be cool. But I just want like his story to like come full circle since season 1 to season 6, that evolution to like complete his circle. um with Robbie, um they got to give him something to like, they have to have him end on a high note, because if you're gonna have him get injured and not win another tournament, you have to give him like something special. um like like, because like Johnny said, like he told Miguel in part two that like, you have a future, Robbie doesn't. So I want to see them like figure out what Robbie's future is going to be and like what he wants to do. Like, does he want to take over as a sensei? Does he want to do something else? And just keep him with Tori at this point. Um, you know, just get that figured out. With Sam, you got to give her like, because she said in the trailer she doesn't know what she's fighting for. Give her something to fight for, something meaningful. Like, give her some kind of purpose, because she really hasn't done anything since like season 3. Like, she hasn't done anything special. Like, you got to give her something, because you really haven't. She's been basically a side character, and like, yes, Tori's my favorite, but I'm disappointed with what they've done with Sam's character, you know, and you got to give her some kind of closure. Like, what is her future going to be like? Like, is she going to be a sensei? Is she going to stay in the valley? Is she going to go to college? Is she going to forgo college? And is she going to travel with Miguel, or is she going to go to Okinawa and train under Chosen? Like, give her some kind of closure. Just give her something meaningful to do. Like, you got 5 episodes left. Like, you got to do it now. She's the daughter of the OG Karate Kid, for crying out loud. And then with Tori, like I said with Robbie, keep her with Robbie, and like figure out what her future is going to be. Is she going to take over as a sensei, or is she going to do something else? And like figure out like what her relationship with Sam is going to be. I'd be like, I think they'll end as friends, but I think there's a possibility that they don't. But like give like just give some like clarity, like have her like have the main 4 teens end on a high note. um that's pretty much my answer to that.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So you know what I want
All right.
for the character ending. I want Daniel and Johnny like to go out on the highest note possible with each other. Like, I really want them to go all in on their Rocky 4 ending. You know, like where they're really there for each other. and where where Daniel kind of like he sees Mr. Miyagi in a and not just a new light, but a better light. Like he respects him more. Like now that he knows that he's made mistakes and is human, like he doesn't feel like so like he Daniel doesn't see him so much as impossible to live up to. Like like he knows that he made Mr. Miyagi proud, and that he was there for him as much as Mr. Miyagi was there for him back when he was a teenager. I so I want to see like Daniel come to terms with that. I want to see like there's be some closure with that, and and he and that kind of like intertwines with his arc with Johnny, uh, where Johnny actually develops a lot more respect for Mr. Miyagi than he had, where he actually even thanks Mr. Miyagi for saving his life. We've never gotten one scene where Johnny thanks Mr. Miyagi for saving his life. Not one scene. I think that's kind of I think that you can't end the show without him doing that. Like especially when you show how far he's come as a character. And I want to see Johnny really I want to see Johnny kind of like return to his old roots. Maybe not necessarily his old Cobra Kai roots, but like his old roots, like where where we see him grow as a person and become and where he's become a much better sensei because with with Daniel with everything that he's learned with Daniel and with being a part of Miyagi-Do, and now he's adding that into his own, adding all of that into his own style, his own mix. I want to see more. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of Johnny embrace himself, be more of be more of not be afraid of who he is, basically. Accept it and use that to finish what to in the words of Carmen to finish what he started and win. I want to see him become a world champion by the end of this. Not just by the Sekai Tech guy, but by like with his heart, you know? You know what I mean, world?
Yeah.
Uh with Miguel, I'm sorry, like I mean, Stanford can have like Stanford could be like in the back of his mind, but I don't want Stanford to have any motivation whatsoever for when he steps out on for when or if he steps on the mat to defeat Axel. He if he's to become a world champion, he needs to fight for something more, like his girlfriend, his family, his new sister, his brother, all of that. We need season 3. We need seasons 1, 2, and 3 Miguel back. We need that. We need all that. We need the Miguel back that wants to prove that he can win for all of the right reasons, both morally and and physically, where he shows the world and himself why he is the Karate Kid of this next generation and a world champion. It's something that he's destined to be, not something that he just becomes because of it's just who he is. I want to see him up top. I want to see more of like of where his future lies. Like where we could like that goes beyond Stanford, like where his journey is going to take him, whether that's with Sam or us or as a sensei of Cobra Kai, or Miyagi-Do, something. Like forget college. Forget college. What's going to bring Miguel's path full circle? Like in the words of Daniel, a circular. His path is not a straight line. It's in a circle. Where is Miguel's path going to take him? That's where I want part 3 to take to lead us. For Robbie, I want to see him become more in touch with himself. I want to see him like stop letting his emotions get the better of him. Like stop getting so distracted. Like I swear, was there one scene in part 2 in the karate tournament where he wasn't staring at Tori? We're all
No, there wasn't until
I,
like episode 9. Then Tori couldn't stop staring at Robbie. But
right, and then
yeah,
wasn't episode 9 the moment where where Robbie stopped staring at Tori and started staring at
yeah,
Quan?
yeah, yeah. Because he realized that Quan played him.
Yep. So I want to see that take a back seat. I want to see him start taking on his. I want to see Robbie more taking on more of the leadership role the way he needs to. Like I want to see him not just be a captain, but act like a captain, act like a leader. Not a follower. And I want him. I want him to fight with all he's got. Like I want him to show him taking the lead, even if he gets taken out. I want him to go down fighting. And at the end, I want to see him become a sensei. I think he's earned that title. I think that he's been groomed for it. I think they've been setting that up. If they're not going to give him the tournament win, he needs to be he deserves to be set up as a sensei. And if you're not going to give him the trophy, give him a freaking headband. Daniel, give him your headband. Like seriously. Yeah. Like World, did you notice in that scene where Amanda was cheering Robbie on? You notice she's wearing Daniel's headband, right?
Yeah,
Like seriously? Okay, you'll give Miguel not that he doesn't deserve it,
you
but
gave Miguel a headband for catching a fucking fish.
and now you're giving Amanda a headband for being a karate mom? Like seriously, you've got your daughter and your tops and the son of Johnny Lawrence, two of your top most loyal, devoted, top Miyagi-Do students in that dojo, and you give your headband to Miguel for catching a fish, and your karate on and off again wife, who's now officially embracing her status as karate mom, a headband, but you won't give your headband to your daughter, who's supposed to carry on your legacy, your karate legacy, and your top student who has been runner up and this, in the words of Johnny, this close to becoming a world champion, and who's been knocked in and out of the ring on the ground, both on and off the mat, has been through so much. You don't give him your headband. I'm sorry, Daniel, but like that is seriously messed up on your part. Give him your headband. Like, come on. It's about time. Like, he deserves it. He has so he has definitely earned it. Like, just give him your headband. And with Tori, I think it's pretty much. I think with her, we're gonna see it's she. It's with what you see is what you get with her. Like, she's gonna become a world champion. She's gonna make Zara sorry she was ever born, and she's gonna she's gonna make her mom proud. And I think she's really gonna succeed even beyond what she initially believed. She's gonna, she's gonna go beyond. And I think her and Robbie are gonna stay together. Her and Robbie are gonna bring out the best in each other. They're each other's strengths. And I do want to see where Sam and Tori help each other. I mean, whether that's as friends or just rivals who respect each other. I mean, I think if they do become friends, I think Tori should be the one to admit it. I think Tori's got to be the one to swallow her pride and just say, "Look, I know I was having a hard time accepting it before, but I do consider you my friend, LaRusso. Will you help me?" I she needs. There comes a point in time where you have to swallow your pride and accept help, because if you don't, then you better hold on. You better make sure you hold on to that pride for as long as possible, because it's gonna be the only thing you have left. So, but at the same time, though, I could see her still being stubborn because she's Tori. But I could see Sam coming to her and saying, "Look, you might not accept me as your friend, but I'm still going to help you." And I could see her training with Tori, knowing that she's going to be up against Zara. So I could see Sam saying something along the lines of, "Like it or not, you need my help, so I'm going to help you." And her training Tori, basically. And I wouldn't be surprised one little bit if, when in the final match, it's because of Sam that Tori winds up winning, because she'll use the moves that Sam taught her. We've said this since the beginning, all of us, you, me, Jacob, the kings of pop culture, we've all said this, that no matter which 2 out of the 4 win the Sekai Tekai, it's going to be because of the other 2. Because it's these 4 that can really push each other beyond beyond the other limits. They're the only ones that are physically and emotionally capable of doing that. Sam's the only one that can match Tori, and Miguel's the only one that can match Robbie. And same thing, Tori's the only one that can match Sam, and Robbie's the only one that can match Miguel. It's just the same thing. They're the only ones that could give the other that necessary push that they need to win, to overcome the obstacle and challenges that they have to face, that their dojos have to face in order to win. It's not just because it's what's needed and it's what's necessary. They're going to be champions because if Miguel and Tori are going to win this thing, it's going to be because of Robbie and Sam respectively. It's going to be because of them. So, while not all 4 of them will be considered champions, all 4 of them will be considered winners in this. And I think that at this point, a lot of the fandom has forgotten that. I think a lot of I think at this point a lot of fans have forgotten that these four not only bring out the worst in each other, but they've also brought out the best in each other. They've made each other stronger. So, and that's how it's going to be all, and that's how it's going to be all the way up until the end. And you need someone like that in your life. You need somebody that'll give you that drive, that push that you need to win. So, and that's what I think. That's what I think Sam is going to be to Tori in this part. And the same thing with Robbie. They're going to be that push that the other needs to win. So, people can say whatever they want. Point of fact is, when Miguel wins, it's going to be for Robbie and because of Robbie. And when Tori wins, it's going to be because of Sam. It's going to be big time because of Sam. I think Sam is going to get a lot more shine and credit than people see, than people realize. It is what it is, and I think we're going to see a lot of that. And with Sam, I think we're going to see a lot more of her connection with Miyagi. I have this feeling like we're gonna get a lot more of an understanding of just how close her and Mr. Miyagi were. And I think by the end of this, I think she will skip college and go to Okinawa to continue her bond and her connection with Mr. Miyagi. Because out of all the kids, including Robbie, she's the only one that has that connection that's so deeply rooted, like that's within the roots. And that's what this show is really all about, is people returning to their roots, going back to their roots to discover who they are and who they want to be. And that's what I think Sam's arc is going to be, discovering who she is and who she wants to be by going back to her roots. And the best way for her to do that is by going to Okinawa. And I think we're also going to see a closer connection, maybe a closer bond between her and Chosen. And honestly, and wherever Sam goes, I think Miguel might follow. And that's basically what I'm hoping for in part 3. What do you think, World?
Those are really great points that you just made. I think Sam going to Okinawa and forming a deeper connection with Chosen is definitely on the cards, and I think that'd be a great way to wrap up her arc. Because, like I said, they really haven't done much with her this season, which is pretty disappointing. But yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
Yeah. And something that fans need to remember: there may be 2 champions, but there's going to be 4 winners by the end of this. Well, no, there's going to be 6 winners at the end of this show. And that's Johnny and Daniel, Sam, Tori, and Robbie and Miguel. 3 are going to walk out as champions, but it's going to be because of the other 3 that they were able to become champions. Because like I said, they are the only ones that could give the other that push, that necessary drive that they need to be the champions that they become. And that should not, and that cannot be forgotten. They bring out both the best and that's why they were rivals to each other in the first place, because they bring out not just the worst in each other, but the best in each other. They're the only one, and they're the only ones, they're the only characters in the show that can do that. No other character in the show can give each other that drive, that personal drive that the other can. It's because it's not just rooted, it's not just in karate, it's rooted in personality. It's the reason that the rivalries become so personal in the first place. So, and it's not just karate, it's life. Plain and simple. It's like what Mr. Miyagi said and told Daniel in Karate Kid. Balance isn't just a lesson in karate, it's a lesson for life. Karate and balance and rivals and our life. Anything to add? World?
Yeah, that's true. It's not just about fights and winning a trophy. It's a way of life.
Right.
So you hit the nail on the head there. Let's see. Even Martin Cove, who spoils a lot himself, was saying there was too much spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of it with the extras. A while back, John Harwood said, like, "Oh, it's a great opportunity for like fans to be extras on the show." I'm like, "Oh, that's where you screwed up, John." And people with early access. Mexico's storyline honestly didn't. Yeah, you gotta have Hector come back, man. Because like Reed does not come back, then that goes.
I know that's gonna ruin our whole "We told you so" Cobra Kai karate stream that we're gonna get that we're planning on doing.
Kwan's death got leaked. Somehow I did not see that. I don't know how I did not see that, but I did not see. Somehow that I did not see that leak. Season 6, Part 2 got all leaked because people on set took screenshots, leak scenes, and everything. Yeah, I didn't see most of those. Imagine if Miguel and Robbie became senseis. I mean, I could see it for sure. There's a theory that people are saying Robbie's going to become a chef. What?
I don't. Yeah, I heard that theory.
What is he gonna? What is he gonna work for Gordon Ramsay or something? What the heck?
Yeah. Is there going to be a restaurant called? Is the special of the day going to be cereal and water?
Oh, jeez. Robbie needs a steady future and a good karate payoff. Yeah, Robbie literally poured water in cereal. Let's season 2 with it. Then the dude becomes a chef. Like, what the hell?
There's nothing that indicates that he becomes a chef.
Keep the couples together. Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
Imagine if Robbie becomes a janitor. Oh my gosh, bro. Robbie deserves better than that. Come on. I think Sam and Tori will the most friendly that they've ever been to one another in Part 3. Okay. I think that Robbie and Tori will end up together. Sam and Miguel either go their separate ways to do what they want, or they stay together and just explore the world or something. I feel like the show's always wanted Miguel and Sam to stay together.
Yeah, they're definitely. You know what I look at it as? They're the Allie and Daniel, where this is what could have happened if Allie and Daniel stayed together throughout their. This is like, in a sense, their what if.
Yeah.
Because this is like what would have happened if Allie and Daniel would have stayed together. This is what's going to happen with what they do with Sam and Miguel.
Yeah. Johnny has a bit to go. To truly become X-Degenerate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will miss you guys at the Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 streaming. It's the last time for Cobra Kai to watch. Yeah, I know, man.
I mean, we're still going to do streams.
Yeah, we'll still do streams. We just won't be able to make predictions for Cobra Kai anymore.
But we could do predictions for spinoffs,
Yeah, if they get announced, yeah.
Yeah.
We need no mercy. Prime Miguel back. Yeah, like Miguel has to be like, okay, you keep trying to move on my girl Sam, and then you injure my brother. Okay, I'm taking your ass out, Axel. Like he needs to bring that energy back.
Yeah.
Like I have mixed feelings of the idea of Miguel winning the tournament. On one hand, I like the idea of Miguel getting an honorable tournament win. But on the other hand, Robbie not winning a tournament just wouldn't very satisfy me. Yeah, see, that I have the problem with this. Okay, this is why Robbie should have won in season 4 because Eli winning the tournament did absolutely nothing. Because after that, he goes back to being a punching bag. Like, what was the point of that? Because season 5, he like the most you get out of like that whole thing is that little kid saying "Hey champ" and like flexing and stuff, but that's it. Like he doesn't really brag much about him being a All Valley champ. Like he doesn't really mention it that much. And in season 5, he loses to freaking Kenny. I don't care what the circumstances are. You do not have him lose to freaking Kenny. Eli
I
was a
know.
freaking defending All Valley champion for crying out
I
loud.
know. And he's
And
hot.
and like you shouldn't even like holding back shouldn't even be a problem. You should be able to like you shouldn't even have to go all in with Kenny. I'm not saying Kenny's a bad fighter, but Eli was better at the time. And
Right.
season 6, he should have had a guaranteed spot on the team because he's the defending All Valley champion. But like
Right.
Devin and Dimitri get in over him. Like that makes no sense to me.
I know.
Like if I was, like assigning the team or whatever, I'm like, okay, you're the reigning All Valley champion. You have a guaranteed spot.
Right.
Same thing with Miguel,
Yeah.
I'm like,
And same
you're an All
thing.
Valley champ, guaranteed
And same
spot.
thing with and same thing with Tori. Like, yeah, I mean, she's not technically, but I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Like, seriously, her skills her skills are undeniable, and Daniel didn't even have her on his list.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny and Daniel were incredibly biased. Like, Johnny had Devin over. Who do you have her over? I can't remember who he had her
Well,
over. I think he had Devin over Eli, I think. But like Daniel had freaking Anthony over Tori. That is laughable.
I know, right?
That is laughable.
Anthony shouldn't even be on the list, and I mean,
Yeah, he even make the cut.
you know
He even
what?
make the team.
Believe it or not, if I was doing this, and this is just me, I would have had guaranteed Sam, Miguel, Tori, and Robbie would have been going. Four would have been going.
Yeah, like obviously the main
had,
4.
Right. I would have had Hawk and then I would have had Hawk and Dimitri as the 6 that were going. And I would have brought in as backup at Devin, Kenny, and Anthony. There's your backups and there's your team. One to cover the other.
Yeah. Season 6, part 3 drops on Netflix. My country at 11 morning time. What part of the world are you in? I hope we get to see OG. Yeah, we need to see Lucille one last time. I think that Robbie's purpose of losing tournaments is not to become like his dad because his dad never got over the loss against Daniel.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but still, like he's lost in 2 All Valley finals.
I know.
And he's not going to win this one. Like I don't get it. I get it, but I don't think people should be awarded tournament wins just because they haven't won one in the past. That's more of a pity win. I mean, it just mind blows me that Eli gets to win a tournament, but Robbie doesn't. Like that's just,
right.
That doesn't sit right with me. If Miguel does win, I think it is to fight for his family and brother and also to redeem Johnny's Cobra Kai philosophy to show that Johnny's lessons are right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they're serious about reforming Cobra Kai, no mercy needs to be dropped. Yeah, they need to remove that. Typical Daniel Glazing, I am just kind, but for real for catching a fish. Yeah. Sam and Robbie are currently wearing the captain headbands. Yeah. Kind of bummed about Robbie getting done dirty, but Tori finally getting her shine. Yeah, Tori's story. Yes.
Yeah.
People keep arguing about who's better, Miguel or Robbie. Need to stop. They're both equals and on the same
Right.
side. They're brothers now. I don't know why people want to keep fighting. It's annoying. I don't know why this is still a thing. I thought that, like,
Yeah.
we're not in season 2 anymore. We're in season 6 for crying out loud.
I mean, in all honesty, if you could technically make the argument that both are technically the Karate Kids of this show.
Yeah. My biggest hope for part 3 is that Tori faces Zara in the finals and KOs her along with her teeth.
Yep.
I also hope that Robbie gets a satisfying ending. That Chosen and Kim. You want Chosen and Kim to end up together? That I just like. That'd be weird.
I don't get why they put them together in the first place.
Like I thought it was funny. Like yeah, it's funny. I'm like okay, but like actually having them together as a couple, I just don't think that's necessary. But yeah, Hector needs to come back.
Yeah, that
His
way.
story foreshadowed in episode 8. Yeah. Good theory. I would like a Miguel and Sam spinoff and Okinawa getting trained by Chosen, getting close to Mr. Miyagi. That would be cool. But is Chosen going to go back to Okinawa or is he going to go to Korea with Kim? If he does that, bro, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm hoping that Dimitri doesn't go to MIT after how annoying he has been about it. He shouldn't go. Actually, I'm the opposite. I'm going to be pissed off if he doesn't go to MIT.
That means we had an entire part. That means we had an entire 2 parts of him listening to him nonstop whine about MIT for nothing.
Yeah, he just kept whining. He's like, well, after all this, I am just going to go to MIT. And Eli's like, shut the fuck up about MIT. Like
if
seriously.
He doesn't go, I swear to God, Hawk better throw him there. If he actually says he's not going, Hawk,
yeah,
you better make sure he flies there. You better
I'm like,
throw him there.
This whole time you've been bragging about going to MIT and now you're not going to go. Are you kidding me? Like that is just ridiculous.
We had 2 parts where we had to listen. We had 2 parts where we had to listen to him nonstop talk about him going to MIT. And if he doesn't go, then that means like they basically put us through that annoyance for nothing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I just remembered something in season 1. Robbie sarcastically said to Johnny, maybe I'll grow up to have my own strip mall karate school, possibly foreshadowing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he technically already got in. So, like, what's the point of, like, not going in? Like, that's just ridiculous. I do think Miguel and Sam will go to Okinawa and explore it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I do too.
I just hope he decides to go somewhere else, maybe wherever Hawk goes. Yeah, we'll see. To be honest, Quan dying was 100% Quan's fault because he should have never picked up the Yunjondo. That is true. At the same time, Kreese should have not had that blade there with him. He should have secured it better or just not brought it with him. Kreese and Ivanov share some blame. Yeah, it's that Russian sensei's fault for starting that whole thing. I'm like, oh, if your students didn't, take steroids, then, you wouldn't have been disqualified. And taking steroids for a karate tournament is wild.
Yeah.
It's also Kreese's fault because why bring, like, why would you bring a blade like that? Like, actually, like, I was confused on why he had it with him. I'm like, you were supposed to retrieve it for Master Kim, so I thought Master Kim would have kept it because I thought it was his, but apparently Master Kim gave it to him, apparently. Hope we get a scene where Axel stands up to Wolf and leaves the Iron Dragons for good. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be cool. Robbie winning in season 4 would have been better. Yeah, they should have had Robbie and Sam win in season 4, and because if you're just gonna set Miguel and Tori up to be world champions, then you should have just had Robbie and Sam win in season 4, and that was the original ending for season 4, but they changed it. I don't know why, but
yeah.
Oh, but Hawk will get nothing. Okay, you didn't give him anything after that. You didn't capitalize.
Right, exactly. Well, you didn't give him anything anyway, so what's the
You didn't capitalize off of that win. Like, then you went back to being a punching bag. Like, it didn't do anything for his character. Dimitri sucks in part two. Did nothing. It's like, yeah, it's like he didn't even want to be there. I'm like, what's the point of having him on the team? Like
Yeah,
if he's gonna act like this, then it should have been Kenny on the team instead of him.
right.
And like him just being a douche to Kenny for like no reason, like just ridiculous. Like not even just completely just writing off Kenny and not even giving him a fair chance. Like, that was just absurd. That was ridiculous. And I'm like, Eli, you have no place to talk. Like, look at all the shit you've done. Like,
I know.
you destruction of property with what you did at the Miyagi-Do. You stole the Medal of Honor. That's theft. And you vandalized Daniel's property. You at least spray painted his car. Okay, you did that. You broke Dimitri's arm for crying out loud.
Assault and battery.
You participated in the assault on the LaRusso home. Yes, you flipped sides, but at first you were like on the wrong side and you
Yeah, and
participated in it.
let's also not forget that he robbed Nate and beat him up,
Yeah.
which is assault and battery and also theft.
Yeah. He did negative. He fought terribly, lower team morale in solo division. Yeah, I rewatched the part two the other day, and like I remember the platform fight in like episode 7, where like he kicks somebody but accidentally kicks Hawk off, and then he's not paying attention, then he gets kicked off. I'm like, bro, you freaking idiot!
Yeah.
Like, bro, he's like, oh shit, my bad. Then he gets kicked from behind because he's not paying attention. What a freaking dumbass. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Imagine if Axel asks Robbie to become his sensei at the end. I don't think they're doing that, but you never know. But really asking the guy he injured to become a sensei, yeah, that would just be weird. I don't think Axel's gonna do that. I don't think so. Glitches Spider, what's up? In my opinion, but
But that, I think, like, if Axel asks anybody to be a sensei, I think it would be Sam. I think that they kind of like set that they kind of like set that up in part two. I mean, if Axel were to come, if Axel would want anyone to be their sensei,
yeah,
you know.
my opinion, Sakataka should have had different age brackets. We know that Miguel's older than Robbie. Miguel's born fall 2001. Robbie's born February 2002. Miguel should have been in the 18 and 19 bracket, with Robbie being in the under 18 bracket. I think Chosen and Kim are better pairing than Chosen and Kumiko. Really? I mean, I thought they were setting that up at the end of season 5, and then now they're just going to completely walk back on it. But okay. No one cares about Dimitri. Yeah, who cares about Dimitri at this point? I think Kim Dayoon will be redeemed. I mean, compared to Silver and Kreese, she hasn't done anything bad other than breaking Tori's hand. Yeah, Kim's actually treated Tori better in season 6 than Kreese has.
I know, that's
not gonna lie.
That's shocking.
Like episode 10, like Kreese just stops giving a shit about Tori because he wants to win so badly.
I know.
Like he's just like Tori's like, don't worry, I'll get there. He's like, okay, when? I'm like, really? Like,
shut up, Kreese.
Chosen also really doesn't seem to care about Okinawa much anymore. Him and Kumiko aren't together, and he stayed with the LaRussos for a long time, so it makes sense for him to go to Korea. I mean, I'd prefer him to just stay in the Valley if that's the other option. Right. Like, why go to Korea? Like, imagine him interacting with Master Kim, bro. Like, holy moly. Like, jeez. Could take Kim with him to Okinawa. Oh, God. That'd be weird. I'd rather have him not go to MIT as poetic justice for him being so annoying about it. Again, that pisses me off because he spent like 2 parts like being annoying about it just for him not to go. One thing about Kreese in part 2 I found weird is that he told Johnny that the prison escape charges were dropped. Like, when did that happen? Kreese was still a fugitive in part 1. Yeah, like like that was just random. He's like, the charges were dropped. They're not going to go against a war veteran. I'm like, okay, when did
Dude,
that happen?
seriously?
Like, why
Yeah,
didn't you address that in part one?
I
Like, why
know.
didn't you, like, when Tori asked when he went to go talk to her, like, why didn't you have him say, oh, the charges were dropped, I'm a free man? Like, you could have just done that.
Yeah, I know.
As maybe another reason why Kreese returned to the Valley in part one was to get his charges dropped. Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But
I
why
hope
wouldn't
we
he
get
just
to
say that?
see more of Mr. Miyagi's past or a story about him if Julie comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine when Dimitri mentions MIT again, Sam sweeps his leg and he falls on the ground and says, "Shut the fuck up about MIT." Yeah, that'd be funny.
No.
Yeah, that's probably true. Roundtable. What are your thoughts on season 6? On all, I don't know what that stands for. Yeah, I think season 6 has been okay. It's definitely not my favorite season. It just there's lots of things that they could have done better. But that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But you can clearly tell that it's the end. I think Axel would want an actual adult to be a sensei, not someone his own age. I'm fine with Julie not coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna be heartbroken over it. But it is what it is. Chris acting like this is war. Yeah,
I
he just
know.
he just won't let it go. He just refuses to let it go.
I'll be right back.
I never liked her character or her movie anyway. I mean, she had that role before she became an award-winning actress. Um, so yeah, I heard that Kreese has the best episodes in the whole franchise of part 3. Hopefully, Kreese Redemption. Yeah, Martin Kove said he would only come back as John Kreese if Kreese got a redemption arc, and they haven't given that to him yet. So we'll see what happens. Season 3 and 5 are still the best seasons. I agree. What are your thoughts about season 2 of School Spirits? I'm enjoying it so far. I actually like it better than season 1. I think it's really good so far. I like the story, and I like the character developments, and the arcs, and I can't wait to see how it ends. But
Yeah.
I'm going to end it there, guys. I gotta go eat dinner before Karate and Zone stream.
All
'Cause
right. This was a really great. This was really great. Thanks for having me on CKW.
yeah. But yeah, final stream before Cobra Kai. This is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Melissa, for coming on and
Always.
putting your predictions. You made some really good ones. You made some great points.
Always.
And thank you for all the support over the years.
Absolutely.
Really
But listen,
appreciate it.
you're welcome. And listen, I'm gonna keep as long as you'll keep having me. I'll keep coming on every week for as long as you keep
Yeah,
having me. As long as you keep doing these streams, I'm gonna keep coming on, no matter Cobra Kai or no Cobra Kai. As long as you want me.
yeah. But thank you guys for watching on the early stream, but I had to. Um, I will see you guys later tonight on Karate and Zones stream. So I'll see you guys then. Remember, guys, strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Like
Cobra Kai never
Cobra Kai
dies.
never dies.
All right, bye bye.